Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Ayokunle Omoni, and if this is your first time of seeing my face, please do subscribe and also click the like button. 2023 is fast approaching and so many students have the desire to study in the United States. Despite making so many videos about study in the United States, students still come to my DM and ask about the step-by-step process in details. And I've decided to make these videos for you guys that don't really know how to go about the process. You have absolutely no idea about the process. So I'm going to break it down in a very simplistic manner. There are generally three different admission cycles. We have the spring intake, we have the fall intake, and we have the summer intake. If you're applying into any of this enrollment cycle, I would advise you to choose the fall intake. And this is the reason why I advise to students to choose the fall intake, because during fall they tend to admit more students than other enrollment cycle. The classes are bigger, they admit more students, and also more courses have been made available. Another main advantage is it is the first enrollment cycle of the year. Fall enrollment cycle is the beginning of an academic year. There are more job opportunities available, extracurricular activities, internships, and so on. So if you're applying, I would advise you to choose the fall enrollment cycle. And usually the fall semester starts around August-September period. If you want to join the fall semester in 2023, I would advise you to start applying or start looking at your documents around December period, so that by February you can submit your application. Because most of all these universities tend to review application around January, February period. You don't want to wait till around May, June before you submit your application. So the earlier the better. You may be watching this video in 2024 or 2025. Just know that if you're applying to fall semester, which starts around August-September period, make sure you submit your application very, very early. Maybe by January, February, or March period, and start getting your document actually ready. Start working on the requirement around December period, in time, because you still have to get the admission, you still have to go to the embassy and apply for visa. So you have a lot to do. The earlier the better. The next question is, what are the requirements? What are the application essentials? Of course, you can't travel without your international passport, so get your international passport. Then get your official transcript. If you are a master's student, make sure you start requesting for your academic transcript from your university or where you graduated from as early as possible. Get your transcript. So get your high school transcript, get your high school certificate. If you're applying for master's or into a master's program, also get your high school transcript, get your high school certificate, and also get your university transcript and diploma. So, but in Nigeria they call it BSc certificate. In Europe they call it diploma. So also, this is very, very vital. Your statement of purpose. If you don't know how to write statement of purpose, you can go online. There are so many resources out there. Write a compelling statement of purpose. You can go on. I think very soon I'm going to make a video on how to make a very compelling statement of purpose. So get your statement of purpose, and if it is possible, if you can get a recommendation letter from for example, your dean of faculty, it could go a long way as well. Recommendation letter, maybe from where you've worked before, or maybe from your previous university or college. Get a very good recommendation letter, not the generic one. When you identify your university, find out if they require certain examination. Most of the universities require certain examinations. For example, English proficiency test. So most of them ask for TOEFL test. So if they require, make sure you get it done before you apply. Make sure you get your TOEFL or IELTS mark sheet ready. So if you don't know what it is, you can also check online. It's like an English language proficiency test that shows your competence in the command of English language. So get your TOEFL or IELTS test mark sheets ready. Now, the next question you may ask me is, how do I identify the university? So number one, you must know the course you want to study, and create a list of universities that meets the criteria that suits you, and look for the requirements, like I said, and try to get the required documents as soon as possible. So you may ask me that how do you identify these universities? You can go to my YouTube playlist. You are going to see so many videos that I made, with some of my guests, that we spoke about universities. We spoke about cheap universities in the United States. We also spoke about scholarship opportunities. So you can identify these universities, make research on their requirements, probably send them emails as well to make more inquiries, and start working towards their requirements and apply as early as possible. Remember, you're not the only one applying, so you have to make sure your applications are very compelling. So if you want the list of universities, I'm going to put the link of the videos in the description below, so you can look at the universities that offer scholarship in the US, or cheap universities. I'm going to put the link of the videos in the description, so you can go through the universities and start working towards your submitting your applications. Now, for those that are applying for master's program, GRE is the game changer. The importance of having a very good GRE score can't be overstated. It actually has a big say in your chance of being admitted as a master's student. So you have to put your 110% in your GRE test. Make sure you have a very strong GRE result. That will actually cover for other deficiencies as well. For example, maybe your CGPA is not quite up to standard, or maybe just average. So if you have a very strong GRE result, that will really be the game changer. So again, I'm going to run through the requirements once more, so you'll know exactly what to work towards. So your international passport, your letter of recommendation, your statement of purpose, your curriculum vitae CV or resume is so important as well. Your English proficiency test or exam, also known as TOEFL, your GRE results for people applying for masters, your high school certificate, your high school transcript, your university transcript for people applying for master's program. So if you have other work experience letter as well, so document that shows you have work experience. Again, if you need the list of universities, check my videos. You can check on my playlist. You are going to see everything USA. So make sure you watch the videos. We made so many videos on how to apply, and also the list of universities offering scholarship. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to put it in the comment section below. Click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe as well if you are new, and I see you guys again the next time. Peace.